Hey everybody, it's Jim with the Friday video, and I am in Edmond at one of our attended donation centers known as an ADC. And in just a minute, we're going to talk with Cassidy, who's here in Edmond. And I met Cassidy a couple weeks ago, and she's got a great story. And I want to show you some really neat stuff that she does in the art world. Okay, two things to start with. One, we just finished up today our second YEP program. That's the Youth Employment Preparation Program. We had a wonderful class and we had really terrific teachers. In fact, we had one impromptu teacher come in who was a visitor from Kimray, and he just wanted to see the class, and then first thing I know, he's answering questions and telling about what it takes to be a good employee, and it was great. So we're going to build into that curriculum from now on an opportunity for employers to come and talk to young people about what it takes to be a good employer, a good employee. And maybe we'll even work in a trip to Kimray for a tour. So that was really good. The other thing that I want to mention is, we have a strategic plan that we worked on most of last year for 2022, 2023, and 2024. And the idea is we want to know where we're headed so that we can accomplish great things. And we have three main pillars of that, three major things that we want to accomplish. One is in the area of people. Two is in the area of engagement, both with people inside our organization and the community around us. And three is growth. We want to grow as people, but we also want to grow the organization, grow our revenues. We've set our goal to be at least a $45 million operation by the year 2024, and I don't have any doubt we'll be there, and we'll probably exceed that. So this past Thursday, we had a leadership team meeting. We talked about the strategic plan, and we are on the mark in virtually every area. We kind of measure against our goals and try to see, are there places where we need to really help each other. But everybody is really rocking on that and doing a great job, and really proud of all that everyone is doing across the organization to make us an employee-first organization and a great nonprofit. Okay, Cassidy's here.
Hi.
I told Cassidy I wanted her to tell us a little bit about herself and how she got to Goodwill.
Well, I was in college a long time ago. Well, not that long ago. It was like September last year. But I was in music and I was really passionate about it. And it was a really difficult time for me and I had to adjust. So I moved in with my older sister after I dropped out and I needed a job. And what's better than Goodwill? Because I love thrifting and, so I applied to 4 different ADCs before I got accepted this one. Mm-hmm. And my manager, Janelle, called me and she was, hi, I saw that you had an application, da-da-da. Long story short, I'm here and I've been enjoying it a lot actually for my first job.
Yeah, that's great. And every time I've come in, Cassidy's got a big smile on her face no matter who's coming through the door. And, I've often said, people in our attended donation centers or working the donation door, you are kind of the first line that donors see. And oftentimes they're donating stuff because there's some crisis in their family. Maybe somebody died. And so you get an opportunity to talk with them, maybe sympathize with them. I've heard some people say that they prayed with the donor because they were crying or feeling bad about what happened. So I think you're the perfect ADC attendant, Cassidy, because you've got that magnetic smile and enthusiasm. So this is an ADC. I thought we'll shoot it back here just to see, we've got all kinds of storage containers. We've got crates and totes and book bins. And the idea here, of course, is that it's a convenient place for people to donate. They don't have to try to find a store. And then a truck comes and picks it up and takes it to a Goodwill store. So tell us a little bit about your job. What do you do and what do you like about it?
I just take people's donations, really. They drop them off. I give them a receipt if they want one, which is like tax stuff. I don't really get it, but gotta ask. And I put the donations into different things like wares, purse accessories. I'm sure you all know about it. And you put them in the crates, send them off to the warehouse, and yeah, It's pretty fun. You deal with a lot of like different people every day, and sometimes I get like really nervous as somebody with anxiety because I'm like, oh, I don't know who's gonna come, but it ends up being a really like fun surprise.
Yeah, no, I think you seem to have a real passion for people, and I'm sure you meet lots of people and see some really interesting things, sometimes weird things. I was working a donation door one time, and there was this little container, and I opened it up, and it was baby teeth. Somebody had donated baby teeth, and I said, I don't think we sell baby teeth, do we? But anyway, one thing about Cassidy I want to show you, you are an artist, and you love to draw. Can we show them some of your drawings?
But of course.
All right, so we'll go up here to the front, and she has proudly displayed on the wall here some of these drawings of faces that she's done. Isn't that great? She really has a talent, and I don't know if you're thinking someday you'd like to be an artist, but you really got the talent. And I know you love music too, so those are both things that you're really good at.
Very right-brained, really.
Yeah.
Ask me about math, nah, I'd be out.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. So where did you learn to draw?
My mom was an artist. I didn't really necessarily learn from her, but I feel like genetics passed down, and I've just used it as a way of like dealing with stress. And sometimes it's really slow here, so I have plenty of time to practice.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
That's great. And of course, she always watches the Friday video on Friday afternoons, I'm sure. So, all right, that's all I've got this week. Next week, I'll tell you where I'm going to be, because I won't be able to see any of you. I'm going to be in upstate New York. That's where I grew up, Syracuse, and I'm going to be on my way to a college reunion. I had a wonderful college experience, and so I will do a Friday video from there, and maybe I'll interview some of the people that I used to go to school with, and they can tell you what an excellent student I was and how serious I was in following my studies. And if you believe that, I've got a bridge to sell you. Okay, that's it for this week. Have a great week, and thanks again for all you do.